f of x is x by mod x if x is not equal to 0 and 1 when x is equal to 0, and g of x itself is sine of x plus 1 by x plus 1 when x is not equal to minus 1, 1 when x is equal to minus 1. You have to find h of x is 2 of greatest integer function of x minus f of x, where you know f of x itself. So greatest integer function of x minus f of x is x by mod x when x is not equal to 0, and when x is equal to 0, 2 into greatest integer function of x minus 1. So you have two different functions for h of x which has now been redefined. The whole point is not about h of x because the question is about h of x minus 1. So you should know that a greatest integer function of 2 times greatest integer function of x, when you write it as 2 times greatest integer function of x minus 1, it will get shifted by minus 2. So I'll just show you how it is done. So if you're going to do a greatest integer function of x graph 0 to 1, it will be 0 and 2 times 0 is 0. But a 1 to 2 will be 1, but 2 times that will be 2, and so the graph will get shifted up. So this is 2 times greatest integer function of x. But if I'm going to do 2 times greatest integer function of x minus 1, greatest function, so you know that when greatest integer function of x minus 1, so when let's take this value here, let's say when x is 0, let's say x is 0, it is getting to minus 2. When x is 0, it's getting to minus 2. When x is 0. When x is 1, it's getting to, when x is 1, the y value itself is 0. Y value is 0. Y is equal to minus 2. So what happens before this? Let's take greatest integer function. Let's take minus half. Minus half minus 1 will be minus 3 by 2, and the greatest integer function of minus 3 by 2 will be minus 1, and the minus 1 is multiplied by 2, so it will be minus 2. So you understand that this here, it is here, okay, at 2, at minus 2. From minus 1 to 0, it's at minus 2. So the graph would obviously, at here it will be at 0, it will be 0 to 1, open brackets here. So can you see the original line which was in here is now shifted in here by a minus 2 units. So therefore I'm going to teach you that greatest integer for 2 times greatest integer function of x can simply be written as 2 times greatest integer function of x minus 2, and a minus, and this equation is going to become x minus 1 by mod of x minus 1. And this, if you're going to study for x is coming from 1 from the right, and this entire component is going to come 1 from the right, it will be positive and it will be 1. So 2 times greatest integer function of x minus 2 minus 1, which is 2 times greatest integer function of x minus 3, and you're going to come 1 from the right. You're going to come 1 from the right. The answer will be 1, so 2 minus 3, so answer is minus. Greatest integer function of 1 from the right will be 1. So then let's do h of x minus 1 when x is tending to 1 from the left. 2 times greatest integer function of x minus 2 minus x minus 1 by mod of x minus 1, in which you're going to, this is 1 from the left, and so this whole thing will be minus 1. So 2 into greatest integer function of x minus 2 plus 1, so 2 into greatest integer function of x minus 1, and this itself you're going to approach 1 from the left, so answer will be 0. 0 minus 1 will be minus 1. So left limit gets to right limit, and that's fine. Okay, that what you checked is only for h of x minus 1. The question is not about h of x minus 1 now. It's one step more, which is g of h of x minus 1. And which is g of, it could be, it's only minus 1 because h of x minus 1 itself is minus 1. And what is g of x minus 1? Sin x minus 1 by sin x plus 1 by x plus 1. And sin x plus 1 by x plus 1 irrespective of the value of x. Even if we put x as minus 1, it will be sin 0 by 0, which is sin 0 by 0. But the best thing is sin theta by theta. So irrespective of the value of x, this is going to be always 1. So the answer thus is A. So I've completed this question. Let's go to the next question. So the next question is there is a 5 times f of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y. They've already given f of 3 is equal to 320. Okay, they're asking you to find summation of n is equal to 0 to 5 f of n, where n is 3 now. You have to find f of 0, f of 1 till 5. Okay, so let's find let's write 5 into f of 0 plus 3, because you already know f of 3, which is f of 0 into f of 3, and f of 3 itself is 320, and f of 0 plus 3 is also 320. So 5 into 320 is equal to f of 0. The 320 220 get cancelled, thus f of 0 itself is 5. Next term, since you know f of 0 and f of 3 now, so you can go for f of 2, which can be an f of 5 times f of 0 plus 2, can be written as f of 0 into f of 2, and f of 0 itself is 5, and f of 2 itself is f of 1 plus 1. And you know 5 times f of 1 plus 1 itself can be written as f of 1 into f of 1, which is f of 1 the whole square. So thus you know that you can write this as f of 1 the whole square. So let's take f of 3. Let's take f of 3. You can write it as 2 plus 1 also. No? F of 3 can be written as f of 2 plus 1, which is f of 2 into f of 1, and this f of 2 is f of 1 plus 1 into this f of 1 itself is f of 1. We don't know what is f of 1, let's keep it as f of 1, and this itself is f of 1 into f of 1 by 5 into by this 5, because you can apply it only with the 5, but you don't have a 5, so I'm still writing as f of 2 into f of 2 into f of 1. Okay, and apply, okay, one second, hold on. So thus you get an f of 1, okay, so 5 times f of 2 plus 1, which is f of 2 into f of 1 by rule. Okay, f of now 2 can be written as f of 1 plus f of 1, but that's missing, and to convert this into f of 1 only, 5 is missing, so divided by 5. So it's f of 1 the whole cube by 5. So if you know f of 1, you're sorted, right? Okay, so then let's do 5 into f of okay, let's see how to find f of 1. F of 3 can be written as f of 2 plus 1, which is also f of 2 into f of 1. That's exactly what I've written. And you know already what is f of 3. This itself, okay, I hope I'm recording. Yeah, so this itself is actually 5 times f of 3, and f of 3 itself you know is 320. So it's 5 into 320 into 5 is equal to f of 1 the whole cube. 5 5s are 25, 25 into 320, 25 2s are 50, 25 3s are 75, 8000 is f of 1 the whole cube. Therefore f of 1 itself is 20. Now that using this we found f of 1, you can keep substituting because you know, let's go to f of 0 is 5, f of 1 is 20, f of 2 is 0 plus 2, which is f of 1 the whole square, which is therefore 400, and f of 3 is given to be 320. Are you sure f of you wanted f of 2? What is f of 2? No, we didn't find f of 2. F of 2 is therefore f of 1 the whole square by 5. F of 1 the whole square by 5. F of 1 the whole square by 5, this is 80. So f of 4 therefore is we haven't found. Okay, so f of 3 plus 1, which is f of 3 into f of 1 by 5, because a 5 is missing here, right? So f of 3 itself is 320, f of 1 itself is we found 20 by 5, 5 4 70, 4 6 0 4 2 7 4 3 7 1 2 8 0, and an f of 5 can be found out by using f of 4 plus 1. f of 4 plus 1, which is f of 4 into f of 1 by 5. F of 4 itself is 1280 and f of 1 itself is 20 by 5. 5 4s are 20. 4 zeros, 8 4s are 32. 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 1s are 4, 5. 5120. So when you add all this, you'll get a 5. This is 10, 12, 20, 22. 2, 5, 7, 8. And a 6, 8, 2, 5. So that D, option D is right answer. So let's go to next question. So in this question, let x is equal to 2 be the roots of the equation x square plus px plus q is equal to 0. X is equal to 2 is the, so on substituting here, you'll get a 4 plus 2p plus q is equal to 0. Let's keep this as it is. Let's figure out what is f of x. It's 1 minus cos x square minus 4px plus q square plus 8q plus 16. Okay, by x minus 2p the whole to the power 4, and this is when x is not equal to 2p and 0 when x is equal to 2p. Let's figure out the relation between what we have got the equation 1 and what's given here. An 8q, you have an 8q plus a q square plus 8q plus 16 is what you have. You have an q square plus 8q plus 16, and so let's see what is q from this. It's minus 4 minus 2p, and substituting that here, or what else we can write? You can write q square plus 8q plus, okay, q square plus 8q plus 8q plus 16 is like q, that itself is like this itself is q plus 4 the whole square, correct? 4 2 is 8, 4 4 16. So you can replace this as q plus 4 the whole square. So when this turns out to be q plus 4 the whole square, and what is q from here? Q itself is minus 4 minus 2p. So in substituting minus 4 minus 2p plus 4 the whole square minus plus, so you get a 4p square with a plus sign, 4p square. Therefore you can replace the entire question now as 1 minus cos of x square minus 4px plus 4p square by x minus 2p the whole to the power 4 when x is not equal to 2p, and when x is equal to p, 0. Looking at this, you see that it's x minus 2p the whole square, correct? So you can write it as 1 minus cos of x minus 2p the whole square, which is like 1 minus cos square x minus 2p. So I'm just trying to think what's 1 minus cos, it's x minus 2p the whole square, correct? Yeah, let it be like that, by x minus 2p the whole to the power 4. This cannot be written as cos square, it's the variable to the power 2. So it's like 1 minus cos x only, which is 2 sine square x by 2, x minus 2p by 2. 2 sine square x, there's a square still here, no? 2 sine square, the angle itself is x minus 2p the whole square. So theta square, 1 minus 2 sine square theta by 2. So then that's written like this, and the moment you see this, this is like a whole square. Again, I'm getting confused here. Can I take this as 2 sine of sine to the power 4x minus 2p? I think I can do that. That is why you need an x minus 2p the whole to the power 4, which is already existing. But you need a 2 to the 4, so 8, 8 to 16. So multiplying, dividing by 16. This whole thing becomes 1. You get a 1 by 8. You get a 1 by 8. Limit extends to, no, the question is greatest range of function. This is your limit, f of x limit, and this is x is tending to 2p from the right. And a greatest integer function of 1 by 8, greatest integer function of 1 by 8 is a decimal number, so it will be 0. Yeah, so thus the answer, irrespective of the value of p, is going to be just 0, because we got f of x itself. So, and that's about this sum. Let's go to the next question. So f of x is equal to 1 plus mod cos x, the whole to the power 1 by mod cos x when x is lying between 0 and pi by 2, and a mu when x is equal to pi by 2, and a e to the power cot 6x by cot 4x when x is lying between pi by 2 and pi, is already continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. It's been given that it's continuous at x is equal to pi by 2, which means from the left and from the right of pi by 2, it's going to be the same answer. You have to find 9 lambda plus 6. Okay, fine, let's continue with the question. So let's approach left limit and equate it to right limit. Limit of x tends to pi by 2 from the left. The formula is 1 plus mod of cos pi by 2 minus h, 1 by mod of cos pi by 2 minus h, and this will become 1 plus cos pi by 2 minus h is sin h, the whole to the power 1 by sin h, and limit h tends to 0, and 1 by tends to 0. So then you can't proceed like this. I'm sorry, you have to identify that the question has got a function to the power function format. I failed to notice that. So that's the most important part. So like me, if you have proceeded, just make sure you're identifying its function to the power function, which can be e to the power 1 plus e to the power, you have to bring limit x tends to pi by 2 from the left. For now, let's write pi by 2 and write 1 by cos x, mod cos x is brought forward, 1 plus mod of cos x minus 1. This is the trick, so this and this get cancelled, and this also mod of cos x and mod of cos x get cancelled, so you have e to the power 1. Okay, so then that is what's the left limit. Let's look at that point. So that is equal to at that point mu. Let's look at the right limit. Limit of x tends to pi by 2 from the right. So the formula itself is e to the power cot 6x by cot 4x. So e to the power, you can write it as tan 4x by tan 6x, and e to the power tan 4x multiplying dividing by 4x by a tan 6x by 6x into 6x. This itself is 1. X and x get cancelled. E to the power 2 by 3. So left limit is equal to right limit is equal to e to the power what? E to the power so you got, okay, one second, you have to write this function you have to write as e to the power. Okay, so then it's a function to the power function e to the power 1 by cos x and 1 plus x minus 1 x and x and cos cancel, so answer is 1. So you get limit of x tends to pi by 2 e to the power 1, which is equal to mu. Right limit, I'm doing mistake, tan 4x by tan 6x multiplying dividing by 4x and 4x 6x and 6x. So next get cancels, 2 by 3. What? I'm getting different limits for the left and the right. Let me check my answer. E to the power 2 by 3 is perfect. Okay, I think I've made a mistake only in e to the power lambda. This is not, there is something called a lambda in the question. I'm not able to see. Oh, there is a lambda there. It's not 1 by. So there is a lambda here. Okay. So then that lambda comes in here. So e to the power lambda. So then therefore you understand lambda itself is straightforward 2 by 3. Now you can substitute in this. You have to find 9 lambda. So 9 into 2 by 3 plus 6 into log of to the base e. What is mu? Mu itself is e to the power 2 by 3, and e to the base e itself is 1, and 1 to the power 2 by 3 is just 1. So plus mu to the power 6 as e to the power 2 by 3 the whole to the power 6, which is e to the power 4, minus e to the power 6 lambda, and a 6 into lambda, which is 6 into 2 by 3, which is also e to the power 4. So this and this get cancelled. So what are you left with? 3 to 6 plus 3 to 6 plus we have another 6, but the answer is 10. 9 into 2 by 3 plus 6 into log of e to the power. Okay, this 2 by 3 can come forward. The 2 by 3 into 6 will be 4. So it's 3 to 6 plus 4. The answer will be 10. Thus B is the right answer. This log e to the base e only is 1. It's not 1 to the 2 by, it's e to the power 2 by 3. So you have to bring this forward. Okay, I hope. Sorry about the mistake, but I hope you understood how to do the sum. I will not be recording it again or cancelling it because I don't have any reference and I'm just doing it in front of you. So there are possibilities like this that I could be making mistakes. So let's go to next term. But however, I'm correcting it. I'm writing like I'm writing on exam paper in front of you all. So then let's go to next question. A limit of n tends to infinity. 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 plus 5 minus 6. So 1 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 plus 5 minus 6. So plus 7 plus 8 minus 9. So it has to proceed like this. With a you have a 3n minus 2 plus 3n minus 1 minus 3n by a root of 2n to the power 4 plus 4n plus 3 dot minus root of n to the power 4 minus 5n plus 4, something like this. Okay, so look at this. Let's take 3, 6, 9 and all together. When you take minus 3 out, you'll get 1 plus 2 plus dot 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 till minus 3n, which will be n. And you know it's n into n plus 1 by 2. So then that's, we got the summation of all this. Let's look at the other one. Let's consolidate 1 and 4 and 7. So 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus dot 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 will be 1 plus 4 plus a is equal to 1. Common difference is 3. So you know what is the last term? The last term here is 3n minus 1 or minus 2. Let's see. Putting n is equal to 1, you get 2. So then obviously 2n minus 2. N is equal to 1 will be 1. N is equal to 2, 6, 4. Perfect. So you know the last term. So it's just a question of doing a summation of the last term. A special series, doing a summation of the last term. 3 into n minus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. Summation of n is n into n plus 1 by 2 minus 2. So that is the answer for this. And what is the left out one? Which is, we are left with the 2 and what else? We are left with a 5. So it's 2 plus 5 plus what else? An 8 and so on. Can you see common difference is 3? So you know the general term, the last term will be 3n minus 1. Put n is equal to 1. You get 2. So perfect. So you have to do summation of 3n minus 1. And it's 3 into n plus 1 by 2 minus summation of, okay, summation of 3n minus 2 is this 2 will be 2n, which is summation of 2 into 1, which is 2n, and here also summation of 1, which will be 1n. Okay, so then you have to add the answer 1, answer 2 and answer 3 because that's all addition of numerator. So you have a minus 3 into n plus, is it minus 3? Why is minus 3? Yeah, we've taken minus 3 out. N into n plus 1 by 2 plus 3 into n plus 1 by 2 minus 2n plus 3 into n plus 1 by 2 minus 1n. These two will get added, become minus 3n. So minus 3 on the whole is common. These two will get added and it will become 6 into n plus 1 by 2. So it will become on the whole 3 into n into n plus 1 by, that's all, because the 2 would have got cancelled, minus 3n, and this is minus 3 into n plus 1 by 2. So thus you got the numerator, and you're going to solve this numerator. So it's minus 3n square minus 3n, and when you take an LCM of 2, be plus 6n square plus 6n minus 3n. So what is the solvable terms? This is 3n square plus 3n minus 3n. So it's just 3n square. Okay, 3n square, and the numerator has become 3n square, and this n square now can be taken to the denominator. Can you see what is the denominator? This, leave the 3 off. What is the denominator? Is 2n to the power 4 plus 4n plus 3, where n square when come down will become 1 by n square. Taken the root will become n to the power 4. So by n to the power 4, by n to the power 4, by n to the power 4. So this will get cancelled. This will be n cube. This will be remaining as it is. Minus root of n to the power 4 by n to the power 4 plus 5n by n to the power 4 plus 4 by n to the power 4. So then this will get cancelled, become 1. This will become n cube. And so this part will become 0. 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 So it will be 3 by root 2 minus 1. And rationalizes root 2 plus 1 by root 2 plus 1. So a square minus b square, denominator is 1. So 3 into root 2 plus 1. And what have you done is just bring the 3 into root 2 plus 1. I have option as C. Let's see if the answer is right. No, 3 by 2. I missed some 2 somewhere. Where did I miss the 2? Yeah, the LCM 2. This 2, I missed it. So there will be a 2 down, that will be a 2 down, there will be a 2 down, there will be a 2 down, and there will be a 2 down. So then therefore the option is B. I hope you can correct it. That completes the sum. Let's go to the next question.